Hello everyone and welcome to my mini training on why is your profile, Facebook profile, so important. So just going to check that everybody is joining me this morning for this fantastic mini training, and we're going to cover the 5 essentials that you should have on your Facebook profile to make it work in conjunction with your Facebook business page. So we're just going to check that I'm live on my page because I am using my BeLive and I haven't used my BeLive very often. So there we go. So that's fantastic. Okay, so if you're joining me, please give me some love and let me know that you're here. And if you have any questions about this mini training, then please pop them in the comments below. As I said, I'm using this BeLive for the first time properly. So if I have any techie issues, I will let you know, and I will do a little mini training on BeLive as well at some point in the future. So why is having your Facebook profile optimized so important when you're using a business page? Well, number one is that when people are searching for you on Facebook, they might not necessarily know that your business name might be different from your personal name. They'll see you and they'll meet you at networking. They'll see you being visible on your profile and they'll look at your business page, but they might not have that connection. They might not realize that your business page is owned by you. So those are the sorts of things why you should have a really good Facebook profile. So let's have a look at the, hang on a minute. We did this one. Let's have a look at, I'm going to show something now. Why is your Facebook? Hide that one. And I'm going to show, let's have a little look, this one. Turn that off. Oh, I can't get that to show. Never mind. I'll show that later. Okay, so let's have a look. Number one, your profile image. Now, your profile image is so important because your profile image is not only used on your Facebook profile, but it's also used when you interact inside Facebook groups. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to talk half and half. Hopefully, it will shrink it down enough for us to do that. So I'm just going to pull my Facebook page out of my tab so that we can see my actual profile. So we're going to jump over there like that. So I'm going to just put my screen onto two bits and I'm going to share my screen with you. That one, share. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now, and I'm going to see if I can make me small. Okay, that's fine. So as you can see my screen in front of you. So let's just add that to the broadcast. That's fantastic. Okay, this is really cool. Now I've got one half of the screen and you've got the other. I've definitely got to do a training on BeLive. It will be so fantastic. Anyway, so your profile. So I'm going to go through the 5 aspects that you need on your profile whilst we're looking at my profile. So I'm going to get my profile up so I can see it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller for me. Hopefully that won't shrink it. Oh, it did shrink it for you guys, so I'm not going to do that. Let's put that back. Okay, so you can see my profile. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. So this is a picture of me, okay? And this is my personal profile image. Now, as you can see, it's very professional and I've got a little bit of sparkle around it, and I can go through the app that I use to do that with you at another time. But the sparkle and the actual presentation of the image is perfect for your profile. Now, I know your profile is your personal profile, but when you're using it as part of your business, it has to represent your brand message and who you are as a person. So having a picture of you in your bikini top or doing something silly on holiday isn't what you would want your potential clients to see as a voice of your business. Now, you can obviously put those pictures in when you personalize your page. Those are perfectly okay to be put into your page, into the stream. But your profile picture is something that is seen by everybody on Facebook, because when you interact inside of Facebook groups, and I'm coming to that on one of the other mini trainings, I think I'm doing that in week 4, you will see that that image is used all the time. Now, the only time that you can interact in a group with your business page is if you run that group, if you're an admin of that group. So your profile image is so important. So seeing your profile image being quite professional is really important. So that's the image part. So that's number one, have an image. And please, please, please don't not have an image at all. I mean, if you can't have a professional image of yourself, then put a very smart image of you and maybe your husband or your partner or a friend or something like that. But just make the picture quite professional and smart. No sort of funny pictures, because that's a representation of your brand and your business. And you wouldn't want somebody, if you had an office standing there in their bikini serving people, because it's just not the right feel of what you want to offer. Unless, of course, that's what you offer, then that's different. Okay, so number two is to complete the intro section. Now, I don't know if I can zoom into here. Let me just see if I can zoom in on this screen. Let me just see if I can zoom in view. Let me just see if I can zoom in a little bit. Because, okay, let me just see if that's come up on my screen as well. Just see if you guys can see that. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, so you see on the left here, it says intro, where there's like a little world. That's just underneath the profile image and the header. And this is what you would want your intro to be. So the intro is an introduction to you as a person. Now, this is my profile. This is not my business page. This is my profile, remember? So you can put a little intro, and I believe that the intro has to be around 100 characters. I think I counted it about 110. So just to be on the safe side, I would put it at 100. So I just popped supercharged online visibility with awesome strategy for social media or websites. And I am also a BMX racer. So it gives some humanity to it as well. Those of you that know me personally and through business know that I've got a real passion for BMX racing, which is why I have it on there. It just humanizes me and it really gets me up really well. Okay, so that's the second bit. So do the intro section. Now there's also another section called the about section here. So I'm going to click that. Now let me just go back down into my view so that you can see it normally. Zoom out. So that's 100%. Okay, so this section is found along the top of your profile. You've got your timeline, you've got your about, you've got your friends, you've got your photos, you've got your archives, and you've got your more. Okay, so we're going to go to the about, because remember, this is just a mini training. If you want to learn more about how you can optimize your profile, then I do have a fantastic course starting in September, but I'll talk to you about that at the end. So your about section. So your about section just covers an overview of who you are and what you're doing, your work and education, places that you lived, contact and basic info. Now, the contact and basic info is really important, because this is where you would want some contact information. Now, I have my emails on there, but I have them hidden from my timeline, because what I want people to do is I want them to see me as a profile and then hop over to my business page to contact me. Anyone that knows me as a person can obviously reach out to me and ask for a friend's request. And that's something that I do quite frequently as well. I do make friends with some of my professional buddies, but I also make friends with my friends. So those people we would talk to through Messenger and things like that. So have your about section filled out. So emails, you get a Facebook link, which is what you can share with people. So you see Facebook automatically give you a URL, which is linked to who you are. You can add your mobile phone number if you want to. You can add your address if you want to. And you can add your websites and social links. Now, websites and social links as a business owner are really cool. Now, the social links here are other social media platforms that you might use, and also your website. Now, this is on your profile, not your business page. So I'll show you where this can be found in a moment. You can also put your basic information, but that I have hidden on my profile. So although it's there, it's actually hidden from the public. So, but if you want to learn a bit more about that, then I'll talk to you about that later. Then you've got your visibility status. Now, this is very important. So your visibility status is a status where who sees your profile and who sees the information inside your profile if they're not your friend. Now, to get to your visibility status, you have to go back to your main view. Okay, and then you have to go to your settings, which is up here, down the bottom. Now you see you get to your privacy here. Now your privacy is one of the statuses that you have to decide on how you want it, because if you're using your profile for your business and you have it on friends, then that's fine. People can still find you and they can still see your basic information. So they can still see that you might own a company. And I'm going to show you how you can link your page to your profile, because that's the 5th thing that we need to do. Or you can have your post as public. Now, remember that if you do a business orientated post on your profile, which sometimes you do, you might share things over, or you might start on your profile and share it over. If it's not set to public, it won't go to certain places, okay? It won't go, if you're just friends of friends, it will only be seen by your friends, which is perfectly fine, okay? So to set your privacy settings, you go back to your profile, you go to the upside down triangle up here, which I love, and lots of people know that I love that. You go to settings, and then you go to privacy, and you can see who can see my future posts. So if you want to edit that, you can then edit it from public to friends, friends accept, and there are some more options. You can do specific friends, and you can also do another option, which is a custom friends group. So you can create a friends group using your privacy settings so that you can actually send business orientated posts just to those friends that you've made that are business. But that's all going to be covered in my course in September. If you want information about that, then please pop that in the comments below. So let's just overview what we've done so far. So the first point was to have a profile image. The second point was to do your introduction section. The third point was to complete your about section. The fourth point was your privacy or your visibility settings. And the 5th point is all about linking your business page to your profile, because this is how somebody who finds you through your name is going to find out that you run a business on Facebook and you have a page. So that's here on the left. Now you see here, I have a couple of pages on here. Network with me, Entrepreneurs Connect Business Networking, because I run a networking group in West London, and I've linked my page that I have for that onto my profile, so that if somebody meets me at a different networking group and they remember that my name is Anita Wong, they will search for me on Facebook, and they will see me from my profile picture, because my profile picture is me, obviously, and they will see that I have a business page, and that's how they can then go from my profile to my business page. Now, I also have visit my business page here, and I also have manages. Now, manages is a new feature that Facebook introduced recently, where they want you to add yourself as a team member of your page. Now, if you add yourself as a team member on your page, that is what happens. But we can talk about your actual page at another time, because the business page is a completely separate training. So, as an overview, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen with you guys. Now remember, I'm just using my old, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen with you. Okay, cool. So now you've just got me back. That's fantastic. Okay, so just to remind you of the 5 aspects that you need to do to your profile to make it ready to interact with your business page. Number 1, make sure you have a profile image, one that represents you in a glowing light. Number 2, make sure you fill in the introduction section on your profile. This can be up between 100 and 110 characters, and it can say something about you and your business. Number 3, complete the about section, especially the contact details. Now that can be just basically an email, or it can be a telephone number, or it can be your messenger link. Number 4, your visibility status. Your profile is an extension of your business page, and therefore you might want to put it as public for certain posts and friends of friends for other posts. Now, obviously, you can have it set on one particular setting, and every time you post on your profile, you can adjust that setting. So it's entirely up to you how you do it. But just remember that if you are going to be altering your settings, then you might need to spend a bit more time learning how to do that. And number 5 is to link your business page to your profile, so that if somebody is searching for you on Facebook and they know that you run a business, but they can't quite remember the name. For instance, my name obviously is Anita Wong, but my business is Bommy Media. The link is not quite there, but people know me now and they know that that's my business name. But some people who I come across who I've never met before might not remember that. So they'll remember my name, they'll go onto Facebook, they'll search for me under my profile, and they'll see that I have two business pages connected to my profile. And that means it's really easy for them to find me. So that brings the end to my mini training. I just want to let you know that if you want to find out more about how you can adjust your profile to your business page, to your business and your visibility on Facebook, then I'm running a fantastic Facebook and Instagram mastermind starting on the 10th of September. It's a 12-week course, and it goes over your profile, your business page, how to use Instagram and Facebook, how to do Facebook ads, how to use Facebook groups, how to basically utilize your whole of the Facebook suite so that you can attract and convert your ideal clients. So that's it for me, Anita Wong from Bommy Media. Join me next Monday for my next mini training on the key ingredients to put into your social media posts. That's all for me now. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye.